lot of people don't have a firm grasp of what racism is. Racism is more about expression rather than what you have in your mind. Let's say that I interacted with a Korean man for 30 years and inside his heart, he really hates me. But every single day for 30 years, he treats me respectfully, he says nice things, he smiles. For all I know, he seems genuine. And then let's say after 30 years, he passes away and, he's been consistently nice, consistently respectful. But at the end of his life, was he ever racist toward me? If he treated me in such a way that I thought he was a good person who had absolutely no racist sentiment whatsoever, I think that means he wasn't really racist. It's not wrong to think bad things about people until you act on them. Until you treat someone in a bad way, you can think whatever you want. Racism isn't something people always intend. It's something that comes out. It may reveal something on the inside that they weren't even aware of. Or it can just mean that they worded things terribly in a way that offended other people. Remember there was a big gaffe by Joe Biden when he was running for president originally against Barack Obama? What did he say? He was like intelligent and well-spoken, something like that. Which sounds like a compliment, just at first glance, but what it also implies is that maybe he thought that black people weren't supposed to be intelligent and well-spoken. Maybe he actually meant well, like from what he was saying, and he just said something really stupid. Companies here in Korea that want to hire English-speaking teachers, they often want white teachers because the kids will see the teachers and the kids will tell their parents what the teachers look like, and sometimes the parents will see the teachers. And a lot of people have this impression that white people are better at English, which isn't necessarily true. So now let's say that a Pakistani Canadian is applying for a job teaching. They have a Skype interview, but the recruiters, they think like, oh, he looks Pakistani, he can't possibly be fluent in English, so they reject him from the job, and that's racist. They're doing it based on a racist assumption. But now let's say they interview a white person. Let's say he's French and he has like bare fluency of English, like he has a heavy accent, but he looks white, and then they hire him. If they made the assumption that because he's white he can speak English, that's also racist. The line of thinking is the same as that which would disqualify other people who might be just as fluent, even more qualified, but they just look different. I made a recent video where I talked about there are some guys who, like foreign guys, who claim that they only date Koreans. Let's say some Korean girl comes up to me and she says, I only date white guys, and she's saying that with the implication that she wants to date me. Is she approaching me because I'm an interesting individual? Or is it that she has like a list of preconceived notions about what white guys should be like, and she's hoping that I will fit those qualifications on her list? I would rather not be treated as the sum of my genetic parts, I'd rather be treated as an individual for how I am, how I act, what I do. And I think that's the main crux of racism and avoiding racism, is to treat people as individuals. I'm friends with Zach Kim. He used to upload videos playing 2 guitars, and his videos had immense amount of hits, millions of hits. But that also meant he got thousands of comments, and about like half of them would say, oh, he's so good because he's Asian, or like Asians can do everything well, which is so racist. Those comments are basically saying, well, who cares how often he practiced? Did he practice at all? Is he just naturally good because he's Asian? It's a compliment, but it's a racist compliment because it's robbing him of any individual effort. It's not saying, oh, he's special because he practiced, because he likes this type of music. No, they're saying, oh, he's Asian, therefore he's good. People need to realize that this is not a valid compliment. People need to be more aware of what they're saying and how what they say comes across. And just be mindful not to express themselves in racist ways. Just be mindful of that.